Hello, everyone. This is Adam again with my good friend Jason over at Canadian Card Breakers. We're going to do a live stream 2.0 of my TTMs. This is episode, I believe, 88. Got 3 months worth I'm going to share. Got some hockey ones. So I got the hockey expert in the house to kind of talk about those players. And of course, he's a big baseball fan too. So we'll maybe chat about some of these baseball returns. But I do want to welcome everybody. Then let a few people pop in here, and of course, we got the Dr. Pepper in hand.
And I, of course, got water for my diet. It's a green bottle. What's up, Barry?
What's up, Mr. Barry?
The bottle is green and it looks blue on my screen.
So, as well, I'll be talking about a giveaway that I'm probably going to be doing here pretty soon. I reached 900 subscribers.
I saw that. Congrats.
And actually, I'm moving along pretty good at a good pace, and so on and so forth right now. Probably gotten like 100 in the last month's time or so, month and a half. But oops, lost Jason. Hopefully he'll be right back. But part of this giveaway I'm going to sit there and do is going to be probably like a two-part 900 subscriber giveaway. One will be just the 900 subscriber part itself. Then I'm going to do like a chasing 1K tag along giveaway. It'd probably be its own separate giveaway, or maybe a giveaway within the giveaway, however you want to describe it. But I would love to try to help a few other channels I noticing that are like stuck right short. Okay, he says he's here. Let me invite guests. I'm not seeing it. Jason, I'm not seeing you, sir. It's not giving me an option to pull you in. It's not showing that you're backstage yet, Jason. But welcome, Robert. Let's see. BC, what's up, fellow TTM? I'm going to give you a wrench right quick. Yep. When the boss sits there and talks, we we have to sit there and listen, don't we? But be on the lookout for that awesome giveaway announcement. I love this community. Want to make sure I'm always giving back, and it means a lot to me to give back to the community that supports me and so on and so forth. Here we go. We got Mr. Jason on his way back in right now.
Yeah, the wife came downstairs and went to ask a question. Thought I hit mute. I hit leave studio.
Man, it happens. Just to, FYI, I did this something very similar earlier when I was trying to set up for this live stream. I was sitting there thinking Eastern time versus my time. So I sat there, said I was starting this time at my time, but this time Eastern, and I wound up posting it for that time Eastern, which meant an hour later here. So that threw me off for a loop. But anyways,
because I have two monitors going and I've got it on the 32-inch and I went to slide over and I was looking at one screen and I thought I hit mute and I was like, I just hit leave studio.
So but anyways, I got that giveaway that I'm going to try to announce here pretty soon. I still got quote this card that I said I was giving away at the beginning of the year, and I forgot to. It's got 3 Hall of Famers on it. Got Hank Aaron, Willie McCovey, Ron Santo. That was a contest I held earlier in the year. It's already closed, but I still need to do that giveaway. Then I'm also going to do a mystery pack next weekend. It's going to have nothing. It's going to be 20 packs. Thinking 30 bucks a pop. $5 flat shipping. Just if you buy 3 packs, it still only be 5 if it's Canadian. it's going to be 15. If I'm shipping to an American address, it'll be 5 though. Just, that's the cheapest I can do it through pirate shipping. But I got a ton of Hall of Famers here. I got Don Sutton, Gaylord Perry, Tony Perez, Al Kaline, Raleigh Fingers, Dennis Eckersley, Cepeda, Harold Baines, Pete Rose. I know he's not a Hall of Famer, but I will have a few nice Pete Rose autographs to be in there. A couple of Duke Snyders and a Chipper Jones that I'm going to put in there. Trying to make sure I put one Chipper Jones in each one of mine. Of course, it's not, in other words, I do have, it's going to be a duplicate. Let me just say it that way. And then each person will be put on a wheel for each spot that they buy and for an opportunity as a bonus autograph, the kid, Ken Griffey Jr. autograph on the sweet
Yeah.
spot upper deck. So that to me is a cool little chaser, and you're guaranteed to hit a Hall of Famer in your pack. So that I'll be announcing that on a video, and hopefully, if not, I'll definitely be doing a live stream next week to sell those 20 spots and maybe sell a few cards as well. So hopefully everybody will want to come and check that out and
I'm
get
the first
yourself
buyer.
get yourself a chance at a King Griffey Jr. autograph. I know Corey is another fellow Griffey collector like myself. That's a duplicate. It's the only reason why it's leaving my house. Otherwise, it would be staying there. Every card I'm selling is a duplicate. I got desires to pick up other cards, and I can't get those or afford those if I keep just spending money out my pocket. So I'm trying to sell some cards to buy a card. So I'm gonna wind up moving 21 Hall of Fame autographs to maybe pick up 1 to 2 cards. So it's like, but I got to, if I'm gonna pick up the cards I want. But anyways, I'm gonna get this camera flipped around. We're here today to see some TTMs.
Just remember me in your will there, Adam. All those cards. we're the same age though.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll both live a long time, my friend.
Yes. Hence my diet.
All right. So I got this thing flipped around. I basically stacked up myself 4 weeks worth here. And what I would like to do, Mr. Jason, if you'd help remind me as we do this, to maybe pick one favorite autograph. Kind of how I do my TTMs each week
Yep.
is I
I
ask
always
what
do.
is what is your favorite autograph of the episode and what is your favorite player to watch play. So I would like to pick one of those for each week. Everybody in the chat, we can pick, and we'll put that card to the side and kind of maybe go through those at the end, just the cream of the crop. Of course, some weeks it's going to be fairly easy because some weeks only have maybe 1 or 2 Hall of Famers. Some weeks have 7 to 10 Hall of
Yeah.
Famers. So it's
Like I
going to
said,
be.
Richard Petty last week, but DeAndre Dawson in the Expos uniform won it for me.
Now I will be doing the Mickey Mantle, which if y'all ain't watched my last TTM video, I'm giving away a Mickey Mantle. Let me find it right here. I think it's around here somewhere. But it's a Mickey Mantle pamphlet that Bobby Richardson wrote, and he shares the gospel with other folks. But it's Bobby Richardson. He is a World Series MVP and a borderline Hall of Famer. Great baseball player on the Yankees. Big instrumental part of Mickey Mantle's personal life and friend. And I will be giving away a Bobby Richardson autograph on that Mickey Mantle pamphlet. If you're interested in that, go check out my last TTM video. That will be given away on my next video. I will, at some point in time, try to think of a couple of giveaways to do today as well. So let's jump into the very first week of the month of October of last year.
If you want to
Which,
minimize me, you can.
yes, great idea. Hence the reason why I got an awesome co-host there.
Don't need to see my ugly face. Well, not big, anyways.
Let's see. All right. Well, let's do it this way to where everybody still knows I got a co-host in here. But October of last year, and what happened last year is I sat there and switching jobs. I was working 2 jobs. I got sick a little bit, got burned out. So I just stopped making videos for a little bit. And I got way behind on my TTMs until I started that Battle of the Decades TTM contest with Caleb Cards. And so I had to get my butt back gear. So there's no way I could backtrack and catch up and still show all my returns for the contest. So I just said, put a break on these. I'll do these later in a couple of live streams. I've done one. This is the second one. I'll have one more to do to get completely caught up on last year's returns. But I got 2 RTSs, 10 returns, only 1 Hall of Famer, 1 for my Braves, and I'm collecting the 86 top set. Going into this week here, I was at 279 of the 792 card set. What's up, Mr. Alan Forrest? I'm trying to, Alan. I got a mystery pack I'll be doing next week. The chase card is going to be a Ken Griffey Jr. autograph, and every pack is going to contain a Hall of Fame autograph in it. I shared the names at the beginning of the video. So 03, he took my cards. Mr. Marty Perez sat there and said his fee is $5 now per this card. Of course, when I send these out, I look at all the stats previously, and they sit there and say, hey, this guy charges this or don't charge. At that point in time, I did not see any inclination the man charged, otherwise I would have sent his fee. But he wrote me this wonderful note. And instead of sending my cards back, he just wrote 3 cards. Thank you so much. But if you want to send me some more cards, please send me $5. What's up, Mr. Steve? What's up, Sensei?
Sensei.
So that is the first dreaded RTS or unsuccess. And of course, the yellow stickers there is Mr. Gail Goodrich. Evidently, he had changed his P.O. box at one point in time. And I've since that card back out and got it signed. You'll see it later on in the video. All right. The Braves for this week is Mr. Jim Batcher, free of charge, 2 of 2. And boom, I got him on the 91 top and the 91 score. Both of these would be his rookie card. Love some rookie cards. And of course, I love my Braves. So, all right. Next return is 1 of 3. Mr. Ken Holtzman, free of charge. I'm guessing he's 1 per. Did not see that in the instructions once again when I sent my cards out, but I can only presume that's the case since I only got 1 signed. I got the A's 1 signed on the 76 top. Shout out to Miss Adrian and Rocky, the A's fans I know. And a Yankees card did not get signed, times 2. Maybe he didn't like playing for the Yankees or something too. I know sometimes certain players don't sign certain cards, you know. So I'm not sure if anybody knows anything about Ken Holtzman. Please do let me know. Please do let me know. And all right, Mr. Don Money. I think I got a couple of him in this 3 months time frame. 4 free of charge. And what I do sometimes, if I send out that often or that soon back to back, just gotta get a healthy stack, I'll just quote cheat and use my fiance's address. So I don't quote double dip, but I am kind of double dipping, but just using a separate address.
He has a decent model too.
Yeah, he's got a real nice autograph. And of course, loving and dig the vintage ink or the ink on the vintage card, should I say.
Even in that card has the facsimile autograph. His autograph hasn't changed in that long.
Yeah, and sometimes you'll notice that too about it. You know, is the facsimile versus the actual autograph is kind of different. Like Hank Aaron's was different when it was Henry Aaron and changed over to Hank Aaron as his pinned name. Mr. Floyd Bannister's the next one, 4 free of charge. We got him on the 88 score, the 81 tops, and the 83 dots, and then the 81 or 82, the 82 Fleer.
Another sweet autograph.
Yep. This next one is Claude Raymond, 5 of 3, free of charge. I think this is some more vintage ink right here. I love the 65 top set. And every time I've been doing these vintage returns in the old 45s hats, you know, people dig that. And of course, I got a duplicate of that. That's pretty cool. And then the 68 tops for my Braves, let's go. And then a couple of index cards. So that's pretty cool to always get some index ink. And he's got a really nice autograph for sure.
The old school players usually do.
Yeah. So what's up, Mr. Mark? Mark Quarles. give you a wrench. And by the way, I give everybody a wrench on my channel in the live streams, so you can easier connect with other channels by just clicking on their name. So if you're not familiar with the channel, please sit
You
there
got
and check somebody out.
you got 13 watching now, Adam. It's jumped up.
Cool. All right. So the next return is going to be Mr. Gary Finnick, free of charge. If I'm not mistaken, he's a football player for my Bears. Let's go. And he scribed at 45 and the Super Bowl 20 there. Let's go. Dig
Bob
that ink.
Bears.
Yes. 65 is sweet. Another football player here, Carl Hairston, 3 of 3, free of charge for the Browns. And then the Eagles. Yeah, the 85 Bears is one of the best teams of all time. 3 of 3, free of charge. Definitely top 3 defenses. What's up, Mr. Alex? Oh, y'all see Mark sit there and said some of Raymond's pictures had his fly down on some of the pictures. Got some Vikings ink of Mr. Darren Nelson. So shout out to the Minnesota Vikings fans out there. I know Miss Miss Julie Farnham is a big Minnesota Vikings fan. And now for your hockey fans, we
Ooh,
got a
there's my boy.
Wendell Clark, 3 of 3, free of charge. I know Jay's Mix likes this player as well.
I've got an autograph right in front of me, a picture on the wall.
So there we go. And I got a duplicate of Mr. Wendell Clark. So we're going to do a giveaway later on today for that Wendell Clark duplicate autograph there. All right. Last but not least, for this episode, I have Mr. Carl Banks, a Hall of Fame football player for the New York Giants, which, in my opinion, had another arguably one of the best defenses of all time with Lawrence Taylor, Carl Banks, drawing a blank of a couple of the other ones, but they were east of a defense as well. And I got him on this beautiful 91 Ultra. Love that card. It just pops for that autograph.
Yeah.
So for me, my favorite player to watch and my favorite autograph for this episode for me is that one. Y'all sit there and seen them. Hopefully y'all was keeping track. Which one would y'all? Yeah, Carl Banks is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Harry Carson was in one. There we go, BC.
What's up,
That's
Johnny?
right. I've been getting several. What's up, Johnny?
Like a super stream last night, Johnny did.
So everybody vote for your favorite player.
It's the easy one for me.
Favorite autograph. I know Wendell Clark is Jason. I picked Carl Banks. Y'all let me know.
Number 17.
Well, if he's not, he should be for sure. But when I looked it up, I could have sworn I sat there and it said he was. So I usually typically check before I write him down. But let me know what your favorite player was.
Go Leafs, go.
Anybody? Well, we just leave those two up. We're gonna go on to the next week. Everybody, this week not the second week, that's the third week. So 1 RTS, 9 weeks, 1 Hall of Famer, 0 for the Braves, and a 0 for my 86 top set. All right. So shout out to Mr. Rick Wise. Rick Wise. Let me sit there and that's a tongue twizzler for my speech impediment. But 0 for 4. I sent $10 for the 4 cards. And I knew I think I knew he was a $5 fee or $7 fee or something like that. $5 fee. I can't remember. But I think he charged, but sometimes I'll try to send 4 and hopefully they'll sign for 10. But he took my $10 bills and definitely let me know that, hey, he's $7 per. And he didn't sign any of the cards. Didn't sign any of them. None of them. So for my $10, I'm paying for his grandkids' activities and get no ink. It's all good. Carl Banks, I guess I just, like I said, maybe presumed that he should be or was because I thought he should be. So my apologies. Evidently, I had zero Hall of Famers for that week then. It's all good. So the next one is going to be Ray Culp. It's a rookie card, free of charge, 101. And boom, I got a beautiful 63 tops rookie
Nice.
card of Ray Culp. Love some vintage baseball cards with some ink. This next one, this guy, his name is George Medic, and he later became a doctor. It's cool, free of charge, 3 of 3. I think he actually helped a fan or something like that in a baseball game once. Uh, you know, because he had already, I think, done some of his schooling for a doctor or whatnot. It might have even kind of somewhat been a doctor. I'm not 100% sure, but I know he became a practicing doctor after his career, and he helped a fan at one point in time during a
So,
game. What's up, Mr. Ed Comerford Egg? Got Wayne there, 3 of 3 French. Love some vintage again, 74, 60, or 76, and then 77. And of course, got some Expos ink there. So I know a couple of my Canadian friends would sit there and say that's possibly one of their favorites of this episode. And got Barry Lines. Mr. Lines is on the Mets on all these cards right there. So I know Joe Mansman would like those. And several other Mets fans like Don out there. Rick Manning, 4-4, free of charge. Got some Indians. Shout out to Mr. Arnie and Cindian fans, Mr. Frank. Got another duplicate right there, Rick Manning. Bam. Dave Kingman was was something else. I'll let y'all Google him and let the Google sit there and tell you about his career or whatnot. But he was a solid baseball player. If he was just mentally stable his entire career or whatnot, he could have been even more special. But I got him on the 87 Fleer. And then the legendary years, the Mets, first baseman Dave Kingman. And these cards are numbered to 549. I bought a whole bunch of these, and they did come encased from the tops directly. And I think maybe they were in a pack. I can't remember. I'm getting my sets mixed up possibly, but I do know they came in a top one touch type of case. What's up, Spine Ticks?
what's up, Spine Ticks?
But they all numbered to 549. So I winded up getting like 10 or 15 of these, and like most of them signed. So I sent them all out and got quite a few of them back already as well. Next return, Frank Viola, $5 per for those dreaded Twins that beat my Braves in one of those World Series.
Well,
And that's his rookie card.
they beat my Jays too, so
All right. And speaking of Richard Petty, I got a couple of Richard Petty's here, and he's strictly 2 per. And got him on these tracks cards. You know, Richard Petty had a like a complete career encompassing type set dedicated to him. And got a big old, I think they came in like 16 cards packs or something like that. I can't remember. I got one of those packs from Brandon Jensen. Shout out to him. And I sent each of the cards out over the last 2 years and got them all signed back now. So the next is somebody that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I know he's not a Hall of Famer, but I think he should be.
yeah.
$20 per, Sweet Lou Whitaker. And there's the infamous rookie card. I know Garth signs as well for sure. I could send that out to him, but I'm not. Eventually, I'll get this card here slabbed up, and hopefully, Sweet Lou will make it into the Hall of Fame one day. So, of course, to get a Hall of Fame caliber player, saying that correctly, on a rookie card autograph, that is my favorite one of this episode for this week. What would y'all choose as yours? You going to Expos, Mr. Jason?
No, I think I'd go with Sweet Lou on this one.
Oh,
So
you're
much
going
like the
to.
Expos. Yeah, I'll go with the Lou Whitaker.
All right. Good call.
Americans can play. So
Yeah. I'll let y'all be picking in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next week. I got 1 RTS, 16 returns, Hall of Famers, 3 for the Braves, and 0 for the 86 top set. See somebody saying Manning. All right. Like it. Couple of lose in there. So the dreaded RTS was Mr. Scott McGregor. Great TTM or whatnot. And I do believe I sent out to him since then at the new and correct address. So, bam. Mr. Darrell Evans once last year sat there and got a little bit behind on his mail. I know I didn't send these out that close together, and I used my address on both of them. He just them both back, once he got caught up on his mail at the same week, same time. This is one of those Topps Heritage throwback design because Soto and Evans didn't play, near each other, so that's pretty cool to get that card signed. Then I got him on the 76 Tops. And here's another one of those little nuanced sets that I was sitting there starting to chase. These hero card decks made by a company. I can't think of it. I think the Hero decks or something like that is what the name of them are. And they basically got like the all-time greats of each specific team in that deck. So this was a Braves deck of cards playing, and it's got cool little sayings on the bottom of it and so on and so forth. So I sent Mr. Darrell Evans that. That's probably going to be possibly one of my favorite autographs for this week. So I'm going to go ahead and sit it back there. You sit there and going to send out to who again, possibly? Richard Petty. So we got the Giants here on the 79, then the 81, and then the 79 Tops again. So another duplicate there. But there's that beautiful Tops pristine again, number to 549. Bam. All right, the Mad Hungarian, Al Habaski. For my 5 of 5, free of charge. I've gotten him to sign his nickname on a couple. I've never asked for his nickname, but he just generously has done it from a time or two for me. And there's the Braves one. I'll be going to a card show here pretty soon. And he will be one of the guest speakers. All right, Mr. Steve Owens. He was kind enough to please do not bend. He's a Heisman Trophy winner. His fee is $20 per, and he sent me 2 autographs back for my quote fee. And boom, there we go. Heisman Trophy winner.
69.
Oh, Barry messing with my BAM. I do that all the time. And I told him, well, I'm Adam West, nicknamed Adam, So from Batman, the original Batman. What's up, Budget Rips? So Terry Nelson, free of charge, 101. And boy, you hear of hat hair. He had helmet hair.
We're gonna get a helmet on that head.
Right? All right, Rory Jarella, I believe maybe is how you pronounce that. $5 per, 101. And boom. Nice Steelers ink right there. Don Robinson, 5 of 5, free of charge. Played for quite a bit of years. Mr. Don Robinson was a solid little pitcher. This next one is Mr. Baylor Moore, free of charge, 3 of 3. Got him on the 75 Tops Mini for the Expos. Expos on the 74, and then the 73. In CCB's birth year.
Getting close to 51 though now.
Yeah. Al Pedrique, free of charge, 4 of 4. 88 score, 88 flair, and a couple of 88 Donruss. Let's go. Next return is going to be Mr. Kevin Romine, free of charge, 2-2 for the Boston Red Sox. Bob Savarine, free of charge, 1-1. And boom, another beautiful 63 Topps rookie card.
Nice.
And I was blessed enough to pick up the biggest card of that set last year. Pete Rose rookie card last year at the Nationals. 404, free of charge, Tippy Martinez. I'm so stoked to finally add that card to my collection. It's a really nice copy. I guess the biggest flaw to it is it's off-centered. All right, Tippy Martinez. Great TTM signer. Mark Crowley, 404, I believe, free of charge. For the Phillies, the Sox, the Cubbies, and the Sox. So he got around. He got around. Basketball Hall of Famer coming up, Mr. Adrian Dantley, $10 per. Got 2 of 1. He signed a bonus ink for me as well. To Adam, wishing you success. Adrian Dantley, Hall of Famer 2008. Let's go. And then boom, inscribe the card as well. This is Larry Bird and Magic Johnson's second year set as well. So that's a pretty cool little set. Next return is going to be Mr. Wade Boggs, $10 per, 1 of 1.
Where's Gradeworthy?
And boom, love me some all-star cards. That yellow just kind of makes that ink pop. So that's probably another possibly autograph and favorite player of the episode.
Definitely one I remember the most.
Wade Boggs again. So this was one time where I sent out via my fiance's address plus mine, so I can get a couple cards out.
I just sent. Sorry, I just sent Gradeworthy the foil version of that card.
Okay, cool. So what I'll do a lot of times with these Hall of Famers, I don't like this. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, just depending on the player. There's some discrepancy whether the player signs for 10 or 20, something like that. A little bit of that kind of stuff. I will sit there and typically just send one card in the $10. Because there's been times where I'll send $20 and 2 cards and then only sign one, kind of deal. So I'll sit there and use my address and my fiance's address on somebody like Boggs so I can get out a couple of cards at a time. What's up, Josh?
So, Josh?
So that completed that week. I'm going to sit there. Typically, Alan Ginter would be my favorite, but since that's for the Rays, one of his lesser popular teams, that he played for, I'm going with that as my favorite player. For my favorite autograph, I'm going to go with that beautiful Darrell Evans, though, since that's from the Braves and a set that I'm holding near and dear to me.
Boggs for the player, together card, the Braves card for the autograph for me.
All right, cool. All right, everybody, just go ahead and pop your guess or your thoughts in the chat there. Mr. Jason will sit there and shout them out. All right, 4 RTS is this 4. Ouch. 10 returns, but look at that. 7 of them Hall of Famers. 1 from the Braves and 0 for the 86 Topps. The first dreaded RTS was Mr. Dennis Eckersley. He moved, which I did get his new address and have since gotten some ink back from him. 0 of 1. He kind of sent me a bonus autograph here. We'll show you what it is. He was free of charge from what the record showed. Now he's charging $10 per. Mr. Sensei might know who this is. Greska. He's a rock musician. And you can see the guitar strap on his shoulder there. So he's a musician, and I'll probably wind up sending that $10 back out and get it. But he kind of signed his autograph on the index card saying, hey, I charged for my autograph, but he gave me his autograph on the index card. But I like getting different people's autographs. All right, so this next one, even though I've gotten him back since then, Mr. Mel Renfro, you'll see him twice today. One time, he didn't even seal my envelope. So the first time he didn't even seal my envelope. So I didn't know if he sent it back and it just got lost in the mail. There was no note, no card, nothing. He just sent me the envelope unsealed back. So then I sent it back to him again. It was sealed this time. Took my card, wrote me a note saying, "Hey, I want $30 per for my autograph." Of course, he's a football Hall of Famer. So eventually I did send back out to him and got my quote, quote, autograph. But I wasn't happy along the way.
No.
What's up, Josh? I appreciate that, my friend. Josh did a really cool live stream ripping some Topps Platinum anniversary with his dad the other day. It was
Check
nice to see him rip cards with his dad, man. I would love to sit there and rip some cards with my dad. Rest in peace to my dad. So cards took in here. I mailed it to, I think his name is RC Thrillman. Is his name? He's a football player. He played for my Razorbacks. I sent him 4 cards to an address that was quote quote good, and the cards was taken, and so forth. And I was given this note here, RC, which is the reason why I put 2 to 2 together. It's got to be that guy there. No longer live here. Check Arkansas. Next return is going to be Pat Jarvis from my Braves, 4-1, free of charge. He signed some 3 index cards for me. And then that beautiful 73 Topps. Let's go. This next one is a 5 of 5 of John Jefferson, free of charge. For the Chargers. What a Chargers. Bam.
that one.
Nice little wide receiver. Next return is Chris Hammond, free of charge, 3 of 3. For the Reds on the rookie card. And another rookie right there. Love getting some rookie card ink. All right. This next return is going to be a Hall of Fame football player, Roger Worley, $10 per 2-2. I think the first time I sit there and seen somebody get a return was actually Tony, sensei of this guy. Tony, did you not get him back before? I think that's where I kind of found out that this guy signed, and got a couple of cards of him out a couple of different times now to him. He's $10 per, but he's got a nice autograph, and he sit there and inscribes it as well with the Fame 07. So I love that. This next one is Joe Della Mueller, $10 per, 2-2, another football Hall of Famer for the Bills. The Chief, Robert Parrish, free of charge, 2-2, a Hall of Famer. And bam. He signed this one in silver right there. Signed that one in blue right there.
He had the pens ready to go.
Burt Bly 11, $20 per.
Bert.
And boom. Mr. Burt always sit there and says, "Thanks, have a blessed day," or the best wishes to you, or something like that on a sticky note as well, and we'll send that back. Next return is Jim Palmer, $10 per, 101. If anybody, the first person in the chat that tells me the reason why I love Jim Palmer's autograph, I will sit there and give you a prize. First person in the chat tells me the reason why I love getting Jim Palmer's autograph will win a prize. I sit there and said it, I know at least a handful of times on my TTM returns.
Nothing coming up yet.
I will send you a star player card from your personal team.
It's just coming up on the YouTube channel now. So, first ever TTM is Johnny's guess.
Good guess, Johnny. You like guys in underwear commercials? Funny. Unsmeared is Barry's guess, I guess.
I vaguely remember those underwear commercials.
CCB, you remember what I've said about Jim Palmer?
Did he give the first hit to Chipper Jones?
No. So if I had a Steve Garvey card here, I would sit there and pull it out. And two players was my dad's favorite baseball player. Jim Palmer was one of them.
My
So,
memory's not that great.
so Jim Palmer is one of my dad's two. My dad didn't watch a whole bunch of baseball, or talk a whole bunch of baseball with me. A couple of times I did. I got him to answer the question, "Who were some of your favorite players when you did watch?" And he said Palmer and Garvey, Steve
Well,
Garvey and Jim Palmer. So I love getting their autographs back. All right, next return is one of the greatest autographs in the business, Mr. Goose Gossage, 1/1. And I got him on the beautiful 76 tops for the White Sox there.
great autograph.
And got a Hall of Fame rookie card, $15 per, Mr. Harold Baines.
Yeah, it's a tough one to pick that of this group.
So with 7 Hall of Famers, it's definitely tough to pick. But for my dad, I got to go with Jim Palmer. And that's an ugly looking autograph. But I
Yeah.
also would want to say, since it's a rookie card of a Hall of Famer, but as far as autographs, there's none better in the business than Goose Jaw.
Goose and Riviera.
Yep, #1 overall. So that was the month of October. We only made it that far. I still got 2 more months, but at least this was the largest month. So the other ones are a little less cards per month.
Clean up an aisle 4.
They're just going to stack up. I got roughly an hour or so in between this video and an awesome, awesome poker night over on Canadian Card Breakers channel that I would love to hopefully see everybody transition from my live stream, take a little break, and sit there and go over and check out Jason's channel in the poker night. And I'll have him to link that at the end. For everybody.
The wife's barbecuing Josh in a couple hours.
Nice one, Barry. Robert, I loved watching that Celtics team. They weren't the most athletic team, but they just played together so well as a team. McHale, Bird, and Parrish. And I'm drawing a blank on that nice point guard that they had. I think it's Dennis Smith. Is that not right? But the next week here, or for the next month, starting off with the first week, is 2 RTSs, 6 returns, 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Braves. The first dreaded RTS is going to be Mr. Bruce Smith. I sit there and seen a couple of people sit there and say he TTM'd Hall of Fame, for that Buffalo Bills team that made 4 Super Bowls. I said it's worth a try. All it was is a couple of stamps. Come back RTS. All right. The Darrell Evans for my Braves. Once again, I sent it out to him a few times. It took him a little while to get me my ink back. Took even a little bit longer for this one here, evidently. And bam, got him on the 86 tops, but I already had that, and then a couple of Braves cards there. Oh, here's the other unsuccess, Mr. Jody Davis from my Braves. So I thought he was free of charge from what they said, but he sent me my 3 cards back with not a lick, a bit of ink. I guess I got a facsimile autograph on the Bowman there.
You could have traced over it.
Yeah, Ken Rudolph, free of charge, 301. So I got some bonus ink here, y'all. Bonus ink, 71 and a couple of 76s. The Cubbies and the Cardinals, ain't that ironic? Played for 2 foes. The Cubbies do not like the Cardinals, and the Cardinals do not like the Cubbies. Those are arch enemies there.
BC said
As
D
you can see,
$5.
well, I wish also that these players would at least write a note, sitting there saying, what they charge, this and that, and so on and so forth. That way we know. But y'all can see some vintage ink coming up here. Y'all know what year that card is from?
It old.
Let's play a little guessing game. What year is that card from? I'll help y'all out. It's in the 50s.
E8.
Incorrect. Got a 52 guess. Got a 60 guess. I guess he didn't hear me when I said 50. Boom, boom. Josh got it right.
I was off by one.
Mark got it right. Yes, that is the 59 top set. What? Just a nice set, in my opinion. Classic. They got a couple of index cards as well. All right. Mr. Bob Greasy. Come to find out later on, he's one per. I didn't know that at the time I sent this out. And free of charge, Bob Greasy, one per, so I only send one. He evidently accidentally kept one of my cards or took one of my cards, one or the other. Got that card signed. Eventually, I'll get that card signed. Look at that picture of Mr. Greasy. Oh, no, all good, Barry. All good, Barry. I figured as much. That's what I was saying. You probably answered before you heard my guess. All right, for the Bears in that awesome 85 defense, Mr. Dan Hampton, also a former Arkansas Razorback. If you don't know, I live in Arkansas and I'm a big Razorback fan too. Free of charge, 101. And bam, Hall of Fame 2002, Dan Hampton. I sent a couple of cards out to him, I guess when I first started doing TTMs, like like a ghost. Didn't hear back or get my cards back or nothing. I put a little note in there that I'm a Razorback fan, and I love listening to him when he was like a guest radio weekly host with a morning talk show here in Arkansas. And all I had to do is that. Oh, awesome. I'm a big fan of Basil, the radio guy host here, which was another Razorback that he played uh, for or played with while he was here in Arkansas, I think. But anyways, I got his autograph twice because he was a fan of David Basil. All right, next week. Oh, let's pause. So for my favorite autograph, of course, for the Bears and for my Razorbacks, it's got to be that one for that week.
I
What y'all
agree
say?
with you there. I agree with you there.
What y'all think? In the chats, please put it in the chat. Is it Bob Greasy? Is it that Ted Boesfield on the 59? Somebody else? All right. So the next week is two more RTSs, 13 returns, 3 Hall of Famers, 1 Braves, and yes, another one for the 86 top set. Finally moving the needle. Greasy's a nice choice. The 59's a nice choice. I like it. The dreaded RTS is Mr. Tim Wallach. Anybody know anything about him? Let me know. Appreciate the information about Jody Davis a while ago. Here's that other quote, quote, Mel Renfro. As you can see, the sticker is still on there, y'all. Never silt it. Just, here you go. Just to prove I'm not lying. I got Ryan Schneider, free of charge, 86 tops. There we go. Card number 174 for my set. Bam, the Mariners. Anybody that TTMs, you got any 86 top set? I would love to trade. I got plenty of dupes. As you can see, I even got a couple of dupes in this episode. And once I put these cards away, I'll probably even have some dupes of these ones that I'm showing singles of that I've done sent that card out previously to. But from a Braves, 5 of 5, free of charge, Mr. Egg Benedict, Bruce Benedict, Eggs, it was his nickname. Great catcher for us for many years. Got the 89, the 88, the 85. Got is that the 89 or the 90 upper deck there? The 89. Then I got the beautiful 87 Flair. I got a 280 of the 792 so far. I'm never going to come close to completing that set. What's ironic is there's a guy named Brandon Stebbins that's literally like 2 cards away from completing the whole 1990 Donruss set. I don't have the money nor the time to try to chase after no name players' autographs that's going to cost me $100, ex- et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish and hope to get maybe half of the sets that I'm trying to chase or whatnot eventually one day. It's my goal. I'm not sure, BC. Not sure. I would have to look. I got a list here. If you'd like to email me or something like that, I'll be glad to let you know. Kevin Butler from my Bears, kicker, 2 of 2. There we go. I always love the kickers and their kicking pose. There's a couple of them that just look crazy awkward. One looked like he's trying to do the Karate Kid pose or whatnot before, and so on and so forth. Sometimes. Uh, Not sure how you pronounce his last name, Dave Gisty or Gisty, something like that. Free of charge, 4-4. And I do love the 64 top set too with some autograph on it. I just love that set period, but the autographs just make it sweeter. Usually they're always lighter backgrounds too to allow the card to pop. Then we got the 66. Yeah, I think that's 66. Yeah. Then we got the 69 and then the 67. Yes, love the 45s. We was talking about that earlier, baby. Bernie Carbo. He's a strictly one per, free of charge, 1-1. So it's pronounced Justy, is what Barry said, and I believe is saying there. Another beautiful 73 tops. Trying to get a whole bunch of those cards, TTMs, as possible as well. Stan Banson, free of charge. Or, yeah, Stan Banson. I don't know what I just said. Stan Banson, got him on the 79, the 73, and the 77.
Nice.
Mr. Gary Pettis, free of charge, 2 of 5. I've sent to him before, and he signed all of them. This time he only signed 2 of them. Typically, oh, was he? Cool. He signed in different color ink sometimes. You never know what color ink that he's going to sign in sometimes. But I got the 90 Donruss and the 88 Donruss. Did not get the 91 tops, nor the 87 or the 86. So I have to check again and see if I got that 86, and if not, try to get that back out. Bob Johnson, free of charge, 2 of 2. Bam, 71 and 73. I love sometimes how players got their sweet spot that they sign each card. So, Goose Gossage is really good about always signing. There's like one card where it's kind of all dark except on his pants leg. And he'll sit there and angle it right there across his pants leg. I can't think of the card, but he'll sit there and sign it like that. So I love it when players know the sweet spot of a card to sign it and care that their autograph is going to show on a card. Larry Darker, free of charge, 4-4. I think so, Barry. Think so. I would have to double check. But I got 2 on the 77 here. Got 1 on the 76, and then 1 on the 78. Cardinals and Astros there. Mr. Dick Simpson, free of charge, 2-2. I know a lot of people collect cards that has the name Dick on it for some reason, because of just the irony of the name and so on and so forth. I'll let y'all have all the jokes at that. But I got him on his rookie card, and then boom, the 69 as well.
At least he signed a
Huh?
69 card.
Yeah. Hall of Famer Orlando Cepeda, $20 per, 1-1. I love me some uh, Cepeda, and check out this card. It's just was made for ink. I love this Topps Heritage. Just when I saw this card, I said I had to send it out. Darker pitched a no hitter for the Astros. Looky there. Warren Moon, one of my favorite football players to root for growing up. Got him on his
Played in the CFL.
Yeah, he put up some monster stats. He was like player of the year up there like 4 or 5 years. Then he came down here and just dominated the NFL too.
It was Edmonton, wasn't it? Eskimos? It's Warren Moon. I'm trying to remember. I have to look that up.
Edmonton, whatever the name of the team was in Edmonton.
Edmonton Eskimos.
Played for Edmonton 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years.
I was right.
Mr. Moon did the same thing. He took like 6 months to send me back the first one I sent, and then only like a month to send back the other one. $10 per. I sent 2 for this one.
Yeah, Moon in Edmonton and Flutie in Calgary.
So my favorite player to watch is going to be Warren Moon. My favorite autograph is that one right there, Orlando Cepeda on that card there. For this one, what y'all think for this week?
I'm going Moon just because I remember him the most.
Let me know down in the chats, please. We're going to move right along to the next week. Got 0 RTSs, 10 returns, 2 Hall of Famers, 0 for the and 0 for the 86 top set. And keep in mind, we do have a giveaway that we're going to do later. A great hockey player, Wendell Clark. I know a couple of people are going to be highly interested in that. Next return is going to be Pete Rickard. I think it's Rickard. Free of charge, 505. We got him on his rookie card on that beautiful 62 tops for the Dodgers. Moving on to the Senators for the 65. For the 71, he played for the Orioles. And then moving back to the Dodgers in 73 and 74. Right, Corey? Jeff Van Note, free of charge, 2 of 2. Football player, let's go. For the Falcons. Played center. Mike Hartenstein, free of charge. For my Bears. For my Bears.
73.
Defensive end. Yes, jersey number was 73. Roger Metzger, free of charge, 3 of 3. Got him on the 76, the 77, and the 79 for the Giants and Astros. Mr. Tom Henderson, free of charge, 3 of 2. Got a little bonus index ink. Basketball, look at the bullets. And then check out that. I love seeing notes and stuff like that. I've had a couple of these guys send me their phone numbers, their emails, et cetera. Man, these people just appreciate fans, fans of the game. Larry Christensen, free of charge, 3 of 3. He's got a really nice autograph too, y'all.
What's up, Will?
What's up, Will? This guy is a generous TTMer, Dave Baldwin. You can see I got 4 extra autographs in this. Sent 2 and I got 6 back. I sent the beautiful 70 tops and then I sent the 69 tops. And he's an older guy, so you can sit there and see his autograph is a little bit shaky, just a smidge. But he sends all of his custom cards as well.
He does a nice job with his autographs.
And they got cool little stats and stuff about his post-day career as a engineer, writer, and artist, et cetera, et cetera. Mr. Nagy, I think this was the first time I ever sent to Charles Nagy. Solid pitcher. Loved watching him pitch. So I saw other people get him back. I sent to him once, I think, and never got it back or something like that. So I was a little hesitant to send it back to him again, and I finally did and got his rookie card. Got a second year card. And I got this nice little numbered card, that shiny shine signed as well. All right. I done showed the name there, but you can see the Go Hogs. He wrote Go Hogs on there 101 because I sent back again, for my woman's address to get this card. Hall of Fame 2008 inscription on this one. Bam. So I sit there and said he must like women better because he inscribed his quote, quote Hall of Fame year. My card, he didn't do that.
You didn't put a phone number in there?
No phone number, no but he inscribed it with his Hall of Fame. So for my Razorbacks and for my Bears. Jim Palmer, $10 per on that beautiful shiny car. Now I will send back out to Hall of Famers sometimes if they're a fee, a month or two apart. If they charge, then I don't feel like it's such a bad etiquette to send back out to them multiple times. Jim Palmer, once again, anytime I get a Palmer card, I'm gonna try to send it out in the mail. I usually tell him as well, that he's my dad's favorite player. Every time I get a card, I'm gonna send it to you, kind of deal. And I don't know if he reads it or not. I send the note in his fee. But that's that week. Boy, that's a tough decision for me. My dad's favorite player, one of my favorite players for my team, two of my teams, should I say. But this has got a Hall of Fame inscription on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and lean that way for me. What y'all's pick?
Palmer. It's a great looking card.
All right, everybody in the chat, let me know. All right, 0 RTSs, 8 returns, 2 Hall of Famers, 1 Braves, 0 for my 86 top set. The first one is going to be a Razorback player. He actually lives in Little Rock, Arkansas, too, the capital city of Arkansas, and I live here.
The kicker?
No, he was a running back, I believe.
Okay. I'm thinking of a different guy. Okay.
Now there was another Gary Anderson that was a white football player too.
Yeah,
So you have to be careful. Yeah.
He lived in Canmore. I know that because I lived in Canmore at the same time.
Yeah. For my Braves, Larvell Blanks, sent to him a couple of different times. I think this is one of the few times I actually got a card back from him. I think it's probably because I only sent one, so he might be like a one per. Sent to him like 2 or 3 times with 2 or 3 cards and never got him back. So I tried again. I think this time is the only time I had this 75 tops, and I figured I better go and send it out. Maybe this might have been the first time I sent to him, and he just finally got it back to me. I can't remember. I'd have to check my records, but boom. All right. Don Money again, free of charge, 4-4. 70, 71. 79 O Peachy. Shout out to the Canadians. And then we got the 77 there. All right, Mr. Jim Colburn, free of charge, 4-4. 75 tops mini. I was sending out a few of those there for a while as well. 76, 78, and then the 73. Another peak Reichert, however you pronounce that again. Free of charge is rookie cards. And I had the rookie card on the other one. I used my woman's address once again a couple of times on some of these ones that are coming back pretty quickly. Love rookie card ink. Love secretly like the Dodgers as well back in the day. So that's a pretty sweet autograph. You say so myself. If I say so myself. Once again, another one of those 75 tops minis for the Expos. Got a nice autograph too, y'all. And then the A's and the Cubbies. So 3 different there. Love seeing that variety of teams. Next return is going to be a Hall of Fame football player. I think he's free of charge, but I think I sent like $20 for all 3 or something like that to try to make sure I get them back because it seemed like I sent to him before and didn't get it back. So I wanted to maybe up my odds to get them back, and I got 3 of them, and all of them inscribed. 2 of them with his jersey number, and then 1 with a Hall of Fame 95. All right. So I know which one is going to be Jason's favorite. It's going to be this one here. Fergie
Gee, I
Jenkins,
wonder why.
Hall of Famer, one of one.
Well, if Maddie was
$40,
here, it would have been two.
$40 per Fergie. Fergie Licious. And got him on that Allen and Ginter. When I pulled that card, I sat there and said that had to go out. I love Allen and Ginter with autographs on it. And that's just a cool picture of Fergie as well, in my opinion. Rearing back to fixing to throw that pitch. This is going to be my favorite too. And I'm not even Canadian. I'm not a not
I don't think
a
I've ever
Cubby
seen him
fan
pitch,
either.
though. I
The
can remember.
first, the, the first Canadian Hall of Famer in MLB history. Larry Walker was the second.
See, I was going to say we only have two.
But that is my favorite. I think it's going to be probably most people's favorites. Since there's only one Hall of Famer.
Oh, Mom is yelling interested.
All right. So we got one more stack here to get through. And then we'll sit there and give away the Wendell Clark and possibly something else. So don't go nowhere. All right. You see the stats. Got a healthy 18 returns, 6 of them Hall of Famers. Mike Phipps, the Bears, $5 per. And then he sent me his custom card or a paradise card sharing his faith. I can always do that. All right. Bruce Bochy, free of charge, 4-4. 76 times 2, 77 and 78. Angels and the Indians.
Oh my god.
Mr. Brian McRae, free of charge. What's that, Mr. Kent, aka Titus, aka God is Great? Brian McRae.
Titus. Not sure if you're hearing the wife yell at Tristan, but there you go.
Yeah, we do. Jeff and Note, free of charge, 3 of 3. It's all good. This is 2 times that we've seen him so far this episode, but once again, I promise you I'm using mine and my fiance's to where I'm not feel like I'm quote sending to these players too often. Because to me, I do respect the analytics of, some of these guys stop signing because, people overwhelm them. Steve Grogan, 3 of 3, free of charge. Football player, quarterback. I remember watching him play, so I was really excited to send these out and get those back. Unfortunately, he came back a little smeared or whatnot, a little shaky. But, was a football player, probably got some that T or whatever that stuff is. Carlos Carson, free of charge, another football player here. Once again, it looked like his ink or his marker was running low. Next return is going to be Mr. Frank Tanana, 3 of 4 plus a bonus. I think he's strictly 3 per now from what I'm kind of gauging. Got him on the ERA leaders there. And then the 76, 77, did not sign the 80. And there is his infamous track that he had his own personal track made up, and he'll send this out. Lyle Blackwood, free of charge, 3 of 3. Another football player, played for the Colts. So shout out to Matty Ice. I know he's a big Colts fan there.
I'm not sharing a shower or chipper.
Sit there and Greg Buttle, free of charge, 3 of 3. Got some Eagles ink there of a linebacker, not the Eagles, but the Jets. I'm sorry, the wrong green team. Dave Tomlin, free of charge, 4 of 4. Some more vintage baseball ink there. 79, 78, 77, and 76. Nice little run there. Jerry Koosman, $10 per. The infamous guy on Nolan Ryan rookie card. Actually was a really, really great pitcher. Won over 200 games. Won over 200 games. Now, in today's game, a 200 win career is probably going to get you in the Hall of Fame going forward. But for Mr. Jerry Koosman, not so much. So we got him on the 80 tops, 81 tops, I meant, and the 70 tops there. One for the Twins and one for the Mets. Howard Twilly, $5 per, 2-1. And boom, look at that beautiful Dolphins ink. Wrote me a nice little note as well. Y'all can pause and read that there. Rest in peace. Sent this out 11/18 or got it back 11/18. Mr. Whitey Herzog has since passed here recently, but he was $5 per and got him on this beautiful manager's
Nice.
card of 1984 tops. So since he's passed away, that's definitely going to probably be close to one of my favorites. As y'all can see, I do not lie. I tend to Jim Palmer every time I get a card. $10 per, 1-of-1. And got him on the beautiful 78 tops there. $30 per. Ouch. $30 per, but he is a Hall of Famer football player, Bobby Bell. And I just love these vintage football cards, y'all. Just love them. They're just also made for ink. That's a beautiful autograph, beautiful card. Gail Goodrich, Hall of Famer, basketball player, played for my Lakers as well. He will inscribe to you. In other words, he'll personalize to Adam, best wishes or something like that, and sign his name. But if you send him $5, he won't inscribe it. I tried to tell so many people that, just send him $5 and he won't personalize it. I'm not trying to sell the card, but I would rather not have my name on it. Every now and then, maybe one card. If I send 3 or something like that inscribed, I think it's cool too, to where they did inscribe it. But if I'm only sending one, I'd prefer it not to be. But I love these tall boy cards, and that's a beautiful Los Angeles Lakers card of a Hall of Famer. What's up, Pick Six? Hall of Famer Dave Bean, $5 per, not free of charge, but $5 per. And I got him on another one of these tall boys. Hall of Fame basketball player. These guys were on the top 50 of all time players or something like that. So they're really great basket.
There we
All
go.
right. So now we got a legendary hockey player that I'm gonna let Mr. quote quote Jason talk about.
The Road
Ron
Runner.
Cornier,
That was
3 of 3.
that was his nickname.
I think I sent money to him, like $5 per, but I think he sent it all back to me, if I remember right.
He didn't want to transfer American money to Canadian.
So, you know what card or set that is from?
That one I don't. It's not O-Pee-Chee. I don't know. It doesn't look like O-Pee-Chee, but could be wrong. But
It's tops.
it's tops.
Looks like it's from the 72-73 season. So is that like a 73-74?
Possibly. He played
And
in
then
the
we got
60s to 70s. It was before my time, but when
and
the
the
Habs won a bunch of cups. But his nickname was the Road Runner. I know that.
77 and 78 is the last numbers on the stat line there. I just love these hockey cards too. They just made them beautiful.
It was a very
Look
clutch
so
player.
classic.
Canadians. He scored big goals. But I'm a Leaf fan.
So I'm gonna put those back there because I'm sure those are gonna be somebody's favorite player. But for
Street and
me,
Brandon.
these are gonna be my 2 favorites because of the uniqueness of being tall boys and both being Hall of Fame basketball players, and they were on the all-time top 50 basketball players of all time list as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I would go. I have to go with the hockey player just because it's the hockey, but it's not a team I would ever cheer for in no matter what they were doing or who.
I like Keegan too. You know, that's the reason why I went ahead and put Herzog back here because, you know, him rest in peace, you know, and he's got a nice autograph, solid pick as well. Of course, you know, I put my dad's player up there too, you know. I think this week has probably had my favorite week to choose from, you know, other than that one other week, you know, but this week here is hard, you know.
Except
Coinier
Sean.
was, what's up, Sean, was a pretty cool card. So we got this right here, week of the last one I'm doing. This is the last week. No, wait a minute. There's one more week below. Let me quit lying. Sorry. Zero RTSs, 15 returns, two Hall of Famers, zero Braves, one from my 86 top set. Let's go ahead and jump into it. There's the 86 card 738. So we're up to 280 now, Mr. Tony. And for the Yankees, they're shortstop slash third baseman. Let's go. Johnny O'Brien, 2 of 1. So we got the index card plus the 59 for the Braves. I should have said Braves on there as well. Don't know why I didn't. Go ahead and put that bad boy back there. Jim Willoughby, 2 of 2. The 74 and the 76. Giants and the Red Sox. If you like some barbecue sauce, Mr. Gorman Thomas will try to sell you some anytime he has the chance. 3 of 2. Got his business card. There you go. You can order you. He'll ship it right to your house. 75 tops and the 74 tops.
You had me at barbecue.
Me too. Bobby Bryant, 3 of 3, free of charge. Football player here for the Vikings. Juan Swobidi, however you pronounce it. $5 per 3 of 3. 73 tops, 72 tops, and then one of these. I didn't realize I had this out. I got another one sent out to him right now of this exact card. This is one of those tops, not tops, whoever made this card, Upper Deck. But these are right here are felt, you know, like cloth type material on top of the card. Pretty cool looking set. And it was from the 4 New York teams back in the day: the Giants, the Mets, the Yankees, and what was the other team that was in New York back then? Oh yeah, the Brooklyn Dodgers. So they did like a series of all time great of those 4 teams in that set, and had cloth material made into them. It's a pretty cool little set. Scott McGregor, see, got him back. Told y'all. Got him on the 83, 82, or 81 and 82, or 82 and 83, or something like that. And then the 81 tops. Got a nice autograph. What's up, Mr. Kenny? Gary Barboa, free of charge for 4. Like I got a 2 in my hand there. For the Chiefs. For the Chiefs. Bam. AJ Dove, $5 per, 1 of 1.
2-0.
Dolphins Inc. All right. We all have probably seen the movie The Rocky Balboa Story. 1 of 1 with his story. And boom, there we go. Brother.
I have no idea who that is.
Johnny Rogers, $5 per. Heisman Trophy winner in 1972. 1 of 1. Mr. Johnny Rogers, wide receiver. And he put Heisman 72. Just to make sure I knew. So we got Preston Pearson. I think he's $10 per, if I remember right. I don't know why I didn't update that. Pretty sure $10 per. And he played for the Cowboys. Ted Brown, he is $10 per, 2 of 1. And he's a college Hall of Famer and a specific team Hall of Famer, but not a NFL Hall of Famer. He was a really good football player, though, for the Vikings. There we go. Mr. Robert Brazil, $10 per was what he was when I looked him up and sent 2 cards off to him and sent him $20. And of course, he did the old only signed one and said my fee is 20. Hence the reason why typically a lot of times, going back to what I was talking about earlier, I love to only send $10 in one card typically, but looked like he was a solid $10 per when I sent him out. So I felt comfortable to try, and it backfired. All right, last one for this week. Hopefully y'all kept track of, but the one Hall of Famer for this week is, our second Hall of Famer for this week, should I say, is Paul Molitor, $20 per on the 1980 tops. It's kind of harder to see it because he always used the fine tip Sharpie, but it's there. And this is my favorite.
That would be mine too, because he played for the Jays and won a World Series, and was the most valuable player.
Let me know what y'all think in the chat. He and Jason both thinks the same. So we're going to move on to the last week so we can do a couple of giveaways and wrap this show up. 0 RTSs, 8 returns, 1 Hall of Famer, 1 for the Braves. Y'all see all this clutter going on here? I just stacking them up like that, so I don't have to take time to move all this stuff.
Some budget rips.
What's up, Budget Rips? So we got Mr. Bob Horner. Hit 4 home runs for my Braves in one game, $5 per. 2-2.
Not many players could say that. It's rarer than a perfect game.
83 and 84. Tops. Beautiful ink from my boy, Bob Horner. All right, Greg Landry, $5 per, 1 of 1. Quarterback for the Lions. Sent me $5 per. Since it says he would like his request to go there instead of the address, I guess I sent directly to his house or something like that. Tony Dunst, free of charge, 2-2. Think he's a poker player, so I sent him a poker card. Yep, poker player. Got his autograph there and on a playing card.
Why the 4 of spades?
I don't know. I was just trying to pick a card that had a lot of space in the middle. You know,
Okay.
the face cards. That way I could see his autograph. So I picked out, of course, a spade. Since there's a guy, I wanted either the spades or the clubs. And I just picked a lower number to where it had more space in the middle. All right, Bill Grief, 3 of 3, free of charge.
I thought it'd be number 10.
And it got the 75 Tops Mini, the 76, and then the 77. Mike Gardner, free of charge, 2 of 3. No dupes, 2 per.
Ooh.
Question mark.
That's hockey.
Hockey for the Rangers. And he did not sign dupes. That's what it looks like. Or he's 2 per.
One of the fastest ever NHL players. He was fast.
What's up, Mr. Chuck?
Who won the fastest skater in the All-Star competition?
Eric Hansen, free of charge, 3 of 4. These are his rookie cards here, if I'm not mistaken, on the 90s. Then we got his second year card there, and he did not sign that. So I'm thinking maybe he's 3 per. All right, we got just a couple more here. Mike Tomzak, 2 of 2, was a quarterback for my Bears. There we go. Mr. Tom Mack, Hall of Famer football player, free of charge, 1 of 1. And boom.
Nice.
Being the only Hall of Famer of this episode, that's probably going to be some people's favorite. Tom Zach being the quarterback for my Bears is going to be mine. I don't know what Mr. quote Jason's is going to be, but he's got some choices there.
Yeah, that's tough for Paul Muller, and then where was that the last one?
Paul Molitor was the last one.
Yeah. Mike Gardner was I just remember some of the All-Star competitions that he really, really he had the record for the fastest skate for a long time before someone beat it. I'm not even sure McDavid was the one that beat it. I think someone else did, but he had no. So I'm going to go with Mike Gardner.
So my Braves brother Keegan at Vintage Goat sit there and said Bob Horner with those at the beginning. Like that. Gardner. Like it. I've sent to Dusty Baker a few times, Alex. I don't know who Sean Burke is.
Sean Burke, if I'm thinking of a goalie.
Okay. So once again, I'm not as familiar with the hockey players who TTM or who don't, or even hockey players other than the legendary names per se.
Sean Burke has an E in his name, so unless he's talking about Sean Burke, the goalie. I've met so many hockey players over the years. I'm surprised I met Gary Anderson. I don't think I've ever met an NFL player before.
For anybody that would be interested in having a Stormin Gorman autograph, I think I've gotten duplicates of this. If not, oh well. It's a free autograph.
Beast, I'm wearing a shirt.
What's up, Mr. John, aka Beast Firestarter Bricks? So once Jason puts start in the chat, everybody put in a number between 0 and 99, 099, if you'd like to get a Stormin Gorman autograph. And he was a solid baseball player, y'all. He had, a decent, solid career.
Corey with the 42. Firestarter Vintage Goats 22.
So if you pick a double, that's fine. If anybody accidentally picks the same number, we'll just have a tiebreaker where we play odds and evens. Odds and evens. I'm going to roll this dice and see which card we're going to pick. We're going to go to card number 5. Let's use this little stack of.
Let me know when you want to put stop in the chat.
You let me know when you want me to stop shuffling this deck of cards.
Okay. See any Jays.
Well, these are minor league cards, so you got to know the quote minor league teams.
I do. The Jays. Let's stop right there. The Snappers. Let's stop right there. I'll put stop in the chat. Pole dancing tiebreak.
So, Alex, I'm going to let your number count. I'm going to let your number count on the boss. So, your number does count. So, let's go to, what was it, card number 5? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, is that going to be an insert?
Now, this is an insert, so we're going to skip past that. It only makes sense. Otherwise, we're taking away anybody that guessed over like 10 numbers or something like that. So then it's going to be Pedro Leon. And it's going to be card number 161. So we go last 2 numbers, which is 61. Y'all have to trust me because my camera's not showing that.
Mark Hoyle had 66. I know that. I think he was the closest.
5 is closer, isn't it? It's 6 off. Or, well, no, wait a minute. You're right. 66 is 5 off. So, yeah. All right. So, was it Mark you said?
Yeah.
That one? So, Mark, email me or Instagram message me. I don't have that in this video, I don't think. But my email, let me put it in the quote. My Instagram is my exact same channel name.
I think we lost Adam.
No, I'm just typing.
Just typing, okay.
All right, so adam.yahoo.com is my email address, or you can use Adam's Card Closet, which is the exact same channel name on Instagram.
He's that old. He's the only person I know with a Yahoo Mail account. Yep, no worries, Beast. We played for 2 hours, so.
Now, I got a Gmail account as well, but I just sit there and been doing the
Yeah, you have
this
to have a
one.
Gmail account with your YouTube channel. So
Yeah, I've been doing this one for so long that I just know it and memorized it. All right, so that was the one giveaway. Let me mark down so I don't forget who won what. Do it again, and we're gonna give away the Tanana track here. Think some people think this is now printed. Some people still think it's an autograph. I don't know, but I'm giving it away. If you like it, sit there and put 0 to 99 once Jason puts starts, please.
already in. No one is going with your number 10. They're Adam.
We're gonna roll the dice again here, and it landed on 4. So we're gonna take Mr. Pedro Leon off. So we were not gonna use the same cards twice. Let me know when to stop again, please, Mr. Jason.
Stop.
All right. Got the Express close to Expo. Forrest Whitley was an Astros player. This is the Astros minor league team.
All right, I gotta put stop in the chat. Come on, guys, get your numbers in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop.
So card 1, card 2, card 3,
The Woodpeckers.
Christian Javier. Card number
60.
66.
Mark Hoyle had 66 right on the money.
Anybody else get 66 by chance? And he won with a woodpecker.
66 point row. He won twice.
So Mark, I'm gonna put that in your stack. Cleaning up.
Boom.
All right. One couple of little plugs right quick before everybody gets out of here. Got one more giveaway to do of a really great hockey player.
I know what
Dude,
number I'm going with. It's not 66.
I do appreciate everybody stopping by today. Hopefully you'll have a blessed and chipper week. Uh, Shout out to Jason, Canadian Card Breakers channel. He's doing a poker night. Would you like to talk about that, when it's starting? You know, how the festivities goes?
Yep. So we get together, members of the card community. We play replaypoker.com. You create an account, it's free. I create a table, and up to 10 players get in, and we play some poker. I usually have a prize at the end for whoever wins. Depending on how long it goes, it might be whoever has the highest score or last man standing. So starts 6 o'clock Eastern on my channel, Canadian Card Breakers. Like I said, you just have to create an account with Replay Poker, and you can play. If someone drops out, someone could pop in. Usually, depending on how many people we got playing, there could be we sometimes allow buy-ins. So that's pretty much it.
Nice, clean, harmless fun. So as well, next week I'm gonna go live and sit there and do a mystery pack. It's gonna be 20 packs. Each pack is only going to contain one card. It's going to contain these players' autographs in it. All are Hall of Famers except for Pete Rose. And we all know Pete Rose belongs in the Hall of Fame. So there's going to be 2 Don Suttons, 2 Gaylord Perrys, 2 Tony Perez, 1 Al Kaline, 2 Raleigh Fingers, 3 Dennis Eckersleys, 1 Orlando Cepeda, 1 Harold Baines, 3 Pete Roses, 2 Duke Snyders, and 1 Chipper Jones. All of these are from licensed products. These aren't TTMs or in persons. These are all from licensed product autographs. These will be in the 20 mystery packs. There will be $30 a pop, $5 flat shipping to the U.S., $15 flat shipping to Canada, and I'll also be doing some regular card sales as well. But for everybody that buys in, they'll be entered, or for each spot somebody buys in or each pack they buy in, I'm gonna put your name on a wheel for a chance to win a Ken Griffey Jr. autograph sweet spot.
Focus. There we go.
So that's a beautiful card of a legendary baseball player that we all more than likely loved at one time. So if you'd like to buy one, you can go ahead and message me via email or Instagram. If you'd like to buy 2, etc., please let me know. Sit there and love to try to have some of these pre-sold to where it's less hassle to try to sell them live on the spot and so on and
You
so
know,
forth.
I took one already. So
So sounds like we got Corey taking one, you taking one, so we got 18 more to sell. You're getting a guaranteed Hall of Fame autograph for $30.
exactly.
You go buy a blaster, you get a Hall of Fame autograph. Tell me you're not sitting there.
And I'm
Uh,
sure if there's a person you really want and someone gets a player do you want, you could trade as well. So I'll see that happening. I'd like to get myself another Pete Rose autograph.
and once again, you see the autographs,
The mustard.
other names. So if you like one, let me know. But we do got one more giveaway for the day. It's going to be
Yeah.
of Mr. Wendell Clark.
Start is there, and I'm going with lucky number. So beat Alex to it. His jersey number 17. Come on.
Listen, check out this card. It's a beautiful
Yeah,
condition card.
pretty
Well
well centered
centered.
too.
Nice autograph.
Like I said, it is a legit because I've got the picture framed over here on the side of Wendell Clark, and it's the same autograph. So his autograph hasn't changed.
So let's roll the dice.
Alex, you took two numbers. Which number are you going with?
There's number 6. Pulling this out. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
The ports.
Put stop in the chat as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alex, we're going with your first number. You never changed, so you went with 55.
On my end, it looked like he did.
Oh, sorry. Okay, no, Kenny took 55, so that's why he went the 87. Okay, I see it now.
Now,
Okay.
keep in mind going forward, fellas. Y'all can have the same number. No big deal on mine.
But he changed it. I saw legit. So if it's 66, Mark will.
All right, it's card number 6 that we're going to, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Tyler Whitaker, another Astros player. What's up, Mr. Fragan? Welcome to the show. We're doing a giveaway. It is card number 88.
88. Someone, Alex had 87.
Is it
No
going
one
to
had
go
88.
to a Maple Leafs?
Yeah,
fan?
went to a Maple Leafs fan. So
Wow. I love it. I love it. Oh, I lost the card. I lost the card. Where is it? No, I'm just joking. Congrats, Mr. Alex. If your address is still the same, I have your address, Mr. Alex.
Just put on the envelope, knock on the door or ring the doorbell. Don't because he's had packages stolen.
Huh. I might just need to keep it then, huh? Just joking.
Big time rigged. Picked Eric Lindros's number 88. I never saw that coming.
Jason, put your channel link in the chat, please, sir.
The channel link. I have to bring it up.
Or your live link, whichever you like, sir.
Oh, my StreamYard link. I'll be drop. Okay, my video. I have to put that.
Just link your live or your channel, whichever you want, boss.
I have to
Mark, my appreciation for everybody stopping by today, checking out all this. It's allowing me to get caught up on my TTMs, put all this stuff away instead of having it stacked up on this table back over here of mess. So I appreciate everybody allowing me to get caught up on my TTMs. Wish everybody a wonderful, awesome week. Hopefully everybody will stop back in next week and get your 1 in 20 chance for a King Griffey Jr. autograph. Tell me the odds that you're going to get ever as low as 1 in 20 for a Ken Griffey Jr. autograph. It's not happening. And to boot, for just a, what does they call that? A constellation. For a constellation prize, I'm going to let you take home a Hall of Fame autograph.
Bam. Awesome.
Everybody, take care. Stay chipper. Have a blessed day, and say your outline. May all your hits be 101s.
All your hits be 101s. Hey, Chipper. I'm going to grab them.